Welcome to Take Back America, live this Wednesday, the 24th of February, with just 5 days left in the month, unless Congress decides to add another 30, 40 days to February just because they think they can. Taking off my white hat for you people who tuned in today or to the repeat of the show, a great friend of the Jackson family, the Majestik, the Magnificent, has had his final viewing last night, Tuesday, at Tillman Mortuary in Riverside on 10th Street, and yours truly was there. LaToya Jackson showed up, Jermaine Jackson showed up, and the viewing room was pretty much full for the man we knew as Majestik the Magnificent. He was a card shark and into magic tricks, and he did a few stints in Las Vegas, and that's what he liked to do. But he was born Harry Lloyd Wright back in July of 1955. Passed away about 3 a.m. on the 19th of this February, this month. And we all said our goodbyes, and he did his last magic trick, disappearing. It was just really uncanny and unusual. I was not used to seeing Majestik without his great big smile and all his teeth showing and his loud booming voice. And he could be very soft voiced, but you knew he was in the room. I never knew his name was Harry Lloyd Wright, and he probably wouldn't want us to share that. He wanted to be remembered, and I believe legally changed his name to Majestik the Magnificent. We have a few photos. Take a look at one of those from the funeral home. It was a sad affair. There is son with an image of Majestik behind her with her manager. His brother said he didn't want pictures of Majestik in the casket for fear it might be misused. There's another one, that big head, that's Majestik in better days. And I didn't know, but he had served in the United States Army. He was a veteran. And son was brought to an event that I did in 2011 by Majestik, and she's got a golden voice. She's got her songs ready to go on a DVD, but we haven't heard them yet. I thought it is fitting for us to take a minute because when Michael Jackson was under his most horrific attacks in 2005 by a malicious team of prosecutors by the name of Thomas Snedden Jr., Gordy Auchincloss, and Ronald Zonin, and that little peepsqueak Magna Cola, who screwed up the 1/2 day he got to present fake and phonied up phone evidence. Good thing the jury saw it. That trial has left an indelible mark on my mind. I have never seen a prosecutor work so hard to create fake and absolutely felonious evidence and present it as if it's white as snow, as if it's the absolute God's truth. And it was all turned out to be absolute shice, absolute crap. No truth came out of Snedden, Zonin, or Auchincloss's mouth about Michael. In fact, the trial was so bad, and this is what Majestik, he was there for the Jacksons. He was almost like a family member to the Jacksons. I never knew he had an older brother. Met him last night for the first time. Majestik passed away in Moreno Valley at his home. He didn't have very much when he left this world. He didn't have very much when he came into this world. But a lot of Michael Jackson fans, and some of his own fans, came. One named Debbie came all the way from Rome, got on a nonstop flight the day before on Monday after seeing my announcement on my Facebook, and she flew to represent herself and her mother, who consider themselves really close friends to Michael. Imagine flying from Rome, Italy to Los Angeles, California to see a man in his last few hours before they closed and locked the casket for burial, where he will be buried now. I guess he's in transportation in Arkansas. Majestik the Magnificent will do his disappearing act, and we won't see him again. But he was ferocious in defending Michael. He was always a friend of Joe Jackson and defending Joe. And here's another image from the Tillman Mortuary in Riverside. So that's Majestik.